What's going on, everyone? It's Alex here from Aleks Physio. So today I'm going to be going over 3 breathing exercises that you can do to improve your overall lung health. First one is going to be diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and you're trying to use your hands as an external cue to breathe into your hand that's on your belly and try not to breathe into the hand that's on your chest. We're going to do a 2-2-6 count, so a 2-second breath in, 2-second pause at the top of the breath, and a 6-second exhale. So it's going to look like this. Really try to get all that breath out in the exhale, all that carbon dioxide out, and then when you inhale, try to breathe in through your nose, exhale out through the mouth. Second exercise we're going to do is pursed lip breathing. So similar format, we're going to do it, but we're going to do a 2-2-4 count. And when you take a breath in through your nose, instead of just breathing out regularly through your mouth, you're going to breathe out through pursed lips. So as if you're blowing out candles and you're going to make an O with your mouth. It just helps to increase that back pressure to try to keep your airways open for longer and get rid of that carbon dioxide and that stale air out of your lungs. So it's going to look like this. Okay, that's breathing exercise 2. So the third exercise we're going to do is lateral costal breathing or lateral breathing. So now we're going to think about when we take a breath in, we're trying to expand our lungs outwards versus forward and back as we were doing with the diaphragm. And we're going to have the web space of our hand around the bottom aspect of our ribs. And we're using our hands to act as that cue so that we can push out into our hands. And then when we're exhaling, we're trying to use our hands to bring our hands closer together to try to draw out that excess air in our lungs, and we're keeping our abdominal muscles contracted throughout the breathing exercise. We're going to do a 2-2-4 count. It's going to look like this. So really try to get that longer exhale and that shorter inhale relative. Why do we work on this? Sometimes we have a tendency to use our accessory muscles, or the muscles of our chest, neck, and back to help us with breathing because we're not actually using our diaphragm and our intercostal muscles as much. And our diaphragm actually contributes about 80% of our inspiration. So it's our primary inspirator muscle. So it's important that we try to utilize that because it is a muscle so that we can improve our overall lung health, improve our inspiratory volume or how much air or oxygen we can bring in. And also by using some of these exhalations or these longer exhalations, we're trying to get rid of some of that air, that stale air that builds up when we're not actually using those muscles to the fullest of our capacity. And then of course, focusing on your breathing and your timing and how long your breaths are helps to decrease your sympathetic nervous system or that fight or flight response, and increase our parasympathetic nervous system, which is that rest and digest, to try to get us to relax. That's why you see a lot of individuals doing breathing exercises for meditation, for performance, and also for exacerbations if you're having asthma or COPD. This takes time, it takes practice. It's not just going to happen overnight. You're not going to do well at it overnight, and you want to practice it when you're in a relatively relaxed state or when you have some time versus if you're in a stressful situation, because it does take some practice to get the hang of it. 3 different exercises. You can try to do all of them. You can do one of them, see which one works best for you, and then let me know how that is in the comment section below, if it helped you or if you've learned something or got some value from this video. Try to aim for 5 minutes to start and kind of see if you can build up based on how you're doing, but it shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, and see if that translates over to decreased stresses throughout the day or stressors throughout the day, and even trying to incorporate some of this breath work throughout your day and not as something that you feel like you need to allocate time aside. Eventually you want to get to that point because it is very important, but trying to think about your breath or being mindful of your breath or your breathing when you're doing your day-to-day activities and tasks helps to keep you in the present moment. So let me know what you think below. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you find my content valuable and informative. It really helps my channel grow. Until then, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.